up? What's up? Working on some riffs here. Let me get some queued up. Pretty cool. That whole groove is actually very cool. Let's go here and I can just even just loop that first section. Yeah, this just sounded so good. Hope the day's going good, man. that song is coming together nicely. I was working on some material today. This is all original stuff that I'm working on. So this is what I got so far. If you want to listen along with me, someone said I shared it with them. They said that this is like typo negative and corrosion of conformity mixed together, and I was like, that's actually really cool. Get the kind of blues groove. So that's pretty cool. Let's listen to another thing I have set up here. What else do I got? Ooh. Let's see if I can remember this. This was a fun, kind of an Opeth-y kind of sounding thing I came up with today. Well, I came up with the idea, not today, but I've extrapolated on it today. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and so that's a pretty cool intro. Let me see what I had here. Okay, that's right. All right, so let's see if I can take it from this one riff here. that's kind of a more of a Opethy and kind of darker sound, you know. Sometimes, you know, people get down on something like that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. I kind of, at this point, I'm just going through all the ideas that I've been working on. I've kind of been sitting here getting lost in the Get Good Drums Modern and Massive suite. If any of you guys do any kind of drum editing, if you're watching this or happen to watch this at some time down the road, it's actually a really good program. Like, it's just like, it's really super. Oh, that's right. This one, man, I'm telling you, it's hard to keep track of all the ones that I've kind of made today. This one I called Standard Drop E. It's not actually in anything other than just standard tuning, but I just sort of feel like it just has such a vibe. So let's see if I can remember. If you remember. How's that go? Ah, I forgot my own riffs. Okay, let's try that again. Oh my gosh, here we go. No. Let's see if I can remember here. Yeah, okay. That riff is tough, guys. That riff is sick, though. I don't know if you're listening to that. Let's see if I can play that just a little bit louder. Raphael, hey, how you doing? Hey, Jonathan Sharp, hey, buddy. Trying to come up with some riffs here. I kind of forget my own stuff I came up with, but this one right here is tough. Thank you, buddy. Woo! Excuse me, that's going to be a really good one. I just came up with most of that today. I called that, what did I call this? Standard Drop E. I wanted to flex because there's not. This is a standard tuning. I'm just in E. I'm just in Metallica tuning basically. How's the volume, by the way? Will you let me know if it's hard to hear or too loud? Yeah, I feel like you can hear a lot more of the chords and just the tonality of the guitar. The bass is for the low end for me. Once I add bass to this, it's going to be cool. But here we go. Oh, sorry. Okay, that was nice. I'm calling this riff standard drop E. Cruz, what's up? Raphael, what's up? What are you using? Not just guitar. What do you mean? What am I using? So I'm using, okay, what am I using? Like effects and everything. So I got a Charvel Dinky 24. And this is a Vega Trem system. I won this from them at the NAMM show this year. So they're really cool. I also won this, which I'm using and very excited for, which is the Fender LT4. It's a new audio interface that they've created, which is with PreSonus. And oh man, this whole thing just sounds so incredible now. And my whole setup has changed. Hey, Steve. Yeah, dude, we're getting into some originals right now and just riffing. So I called this song Standard Drop E because it just sounded like it's kind of in a drop tuning, but it's not. It's just in, just like, especially this riff. Hold on, let me get my other input selected here. So this one. Right? That's what you're hearing. That's what you're hearing in that. Check it out. Oh, check this out. This is what you're also hearing in this. It's very sneaky in this verse, and it's actually the foundation for that heavy riff I was just playing. Why not get the real deal? What are you talking about? Hey, Great White! Check that out. Oh, guys. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. My son heard this and he's like, this is like sinister, villainous video game music, and I love it. Am I in a band? I will be. Writing. This is music you guys are hearing that I will be reaching out to musicians for who want to audition. I've decided here that I just need to create as many of these as possible and then get a band together and kind of get out there and start playing some shows. Like, I love to get it here online, but I kind of feel like if I can now meet this with the other end of it and go, boom, kind of meet up in there. Brendan, okay, thanks for your opinion, buddy. Anyway, so moving on. And so we have like all these songs here that I'm just trying to create so I can reach out to some people so I can bring them in. And we bring these songs to life, go on tour, maybe play locally where I'm here at in Arizona. So anyway, this is, you guys have heard this track now. Let's go ahead and save. Always save your projects. When you start playing live, if you do, can you stream it? Oh, dude, I would love to. So I think honestly at this point, the only difference between me not being out and playing live and just being here is just I need to get these songs created. And so that's what's so fun about this. So this is another one I need to maybe revisit. Maybe you guys will appreciate this. This is kind of like a lower tune. I call this kind of like this is sort of like my ode to bands like Animals as Leaders and kind of like Periphery. This is kind of like that kind of riff to me. I'm just waiting for it to load now in Logic, which, by the way, I need to get the new Fender Studio loaded up on my stuff. So I'm going to turn off this, and now I'm going to come here. So check this out, guys. It kind of sounds like my plugins. I'm using all neural DSP. I think for this current sound, I'm using the Rebea plugin, the Tight Like a Tiger, but I've also tuned it down 12 semitones, so it's a full octave down. This is actually what I'm tuned into. I'm going to show you, I just want to give you guys a contrast and show you why these plugins are so amazing. Sorry. I got to warm up to that. Anyway, so that's what I'm actually tuned into, but I can do this now. Right? So check this out. With STL. Thanks, Great White. Hey, Sean. Please subscribe, guys. That's a cool riff. Can you play something using the Royal Road chord progression? Oh man, that's the first time I have ever heard that in 25 plus years of guitar. It's a 4-5-3-6 progression. Is that what I maybe another time. I'm kind of just messing around with some ideas that I enjoy. It's just such a cool it's just such a cool riff. Here, let me I gotta do this again. Let me just mute that though and get just one channel so I can get this going. bring this guy up, like that. Thank you, Raphael. Anyway, messing around. It's pretty cool. It's just amazing what you can do with these sounds now. So that's an idea I need to flesh out a little bit more. This was kind of interesting. Close. Do not save. I've made some changes. Yeah, thank you so much, Raphael. If this is your first time watching, guys, please subscribe. Or just if you're a a regular, type in a comment or something just regarding something that you're seeing. I'll try to answer to it, but any engagement helps just at all. Obviously viewers too, but let's see what we get here. Which one is this? Okay, so let me jump into here. I will do this, and let's do. That's so cool. Oh man, that's gonna be a good one, guys. You're hearing like some stuff that's gonna be bangers here when I start streaming this music on all the services under the Nik Clark Guitar moniker. I mean, that's sort of what's up. I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like if I'm out playing again, it's going to be centered around these creations, right? And if I can find musicians who want to add to things, then yes. Do I have any harmonies? Actually, yeah, there's a lot of harmonies under that. That whole second guitar layer is just sort of laden with kind of harmony textures there via octave chords. That's a great way to extend your heavier sound. So if you have like a so I have that going. It's like those kind of sound. I can't remember exactly what I had under there. I'll have to listen back. But yeah, It's a great way to add some excellent textures to what you're doing. And then, for example, say if you get that set up, and I'm going to release a lot of these as jam tracks. So when you log onto YouTube, you can type in Nik Clark Tabernacle jam track, and then you'll. Yeah, using a Logic. Turn on my guitar. Please subscribe, guys. Cool stuff, man. So yeah, that's gonna be some stuff. I'd definitely be down to play along to your jam tracks, dude. Absolutely. I've been finding. I mean, yeah, a lot of the ones I'm finding, guys, are kind of stuff that I tend to gravitate towards because would maybe write something very similar myself, especially the Titan tracks. He's oh my god, he's amazing. He's probably, I think, as far as like hard rock and metal, and even like synthwave sounding jam tracks, he's all over that and kills it. But I think that some of these ideas are pretty cool because they're like, you know, the rhythms there are a little outside of your standard jam track thing. They're a little more nuanced, have some things going on. Do you do drum streams? Oh, I wish. That drum set in the back is an electric kit that I use. So say if I actually have a drummer or my son wants to hop on there and we kind of come up with some grooves or something, it's sort of there to use. It's really cool because these drum sounds you're hearing, this is actually Get Good Drums Modern and Massive Suite. You know how. Right? How cool is that? I mean, those are digital. That's a digital production, and the fact that I can come up with that and then add just a couple layers. That drum is nasty, right? Yeah, false avatar. Did you get it right? Oh my god! Wait, hey, listen to this next part. I'm gonna turn off the guitars again, but I'm gonna play for you the verse riff of this song, and I'm gonna show you why it's so cool when you actually have the rhythm under it, or the guitar rhythm. Oh, let me turn off my my loop here. Sorry, guys. Let's go over here. We're gonna do one of these things. Okay, so now let's put the guitars back over that, and I want you guys to hear how cool it is. Right here, pick it up. Like start two-stepping, you know what I'm saying? And then back into the main theme. Woo! That just gets me pumped, man. I just want to like shred over that. Oh man, I love it, love it. How I have not been I'm not a drummer, guys. That's what's so amazing about this. I am a guitarist who is inspired by drummers like Gene Hoglan. Like Gene Hoglan is probably my favorite drummer of all time. So some of those beats there remind me of Gene. Something he kind of does a lot of those kind of really cool backbeat kick patterns that he'll kind of flutter in there, and it just sort of creates this ability to become more syncopated with the right hand on the guitar, and it just merges together in this beautiful way. So this drumming just reminds me all of Gene Hoglan, and this is actually all part of a drum pack that you can get through. Hey, John Dominic, hey. So you can get this through Get Good Drums, the Modern and Massive suite, and then you can also add groove packs to that. And man, when you get even just slightly oriented with how to use the DAW timing, you don't have to stick with the BPM that a song in a groove pack is written in. You can alter that, change it, modify that to fit your needs. And if so many of these ideas I'll hear because I'll change just the tempo of a groove pack within Modern and Massive. So let me show you another example. So this is great. This is a really, really cool one. I think I already played this on this live, but let's go back to it since we might have some new friends here. I called this Typo Groove. My friend said this sounds like Typo Negative and Corrosion of Conformity kind of blended together, and I thought that was awesome. So like and subscribe, dude. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And thank you, Steve, bro. Man, I need all that help. Nico McBride, oh McBrain, dude, yes, and Benny Smiles vibes, man, dude. I love the Iron Maiden is a huge influence too. I mean, it's so funny. You listen to some. I mean, I'm 40 now, and I've heard a lot of metal and a lot of drummers, and I think you just as a guitar player, you learn who's doing those kind of things, man. Who just like, oh yeah, that guy, you know. But a lot of inspiration. I watch Drumeo a lot. That channel on here on YouTube is fantastic, guys. If you've not watched any of the Drumeo, one word, so good. So this is another thing I came up with here, guys. Let's see if I can shred this a little bit. Oh, that's too loud. Let me go ahead do this. just throw this, just throw it behind me, just at the drums. Just, okay, well, that's enough of that. You know, that's crazy. That is crazy. Oh man, sorry. That's so good. Yeah, Peter, bro. Rest in peace, man. That's why. Listen to this tone. Listen to this tone. Let me know if it reminds you of Typo Negative. Very Typo kind of sound. For the drum guys, the drum lovers here, let's listen to this groove that inspired all that. Same modern and massive plugin. I've EQ'd the drums to sound more like a Led Zeppelin kind of vibe. Kind of really muddy that bass drum. Warm out the cymbals. And then we add that guitar. Alright. I was born in 1985. Oh, I got an Avenged Sevenfold song for you. I can play. They called it Avenged Nickfold. I'll play that next. I'm having so much fun writing my own songs, guys. This is so cool. I feel like it's so powerful lately. All these will be songs you can hear live someday. Oh, so good. Yeah, guys, please subscribe. Help me grow. Oh, new Metallica album. I can't wait. What chorus is on that main guitar track? Bro. So this is, what I'm using is Neural DSP, the Plini plugin for that main riff. And that, whatever the Plini chorus that they've used for that is what's being used. What's really cool, quick side story, I don't want to go on a tangent, but when I went to NAMM, I was featured at the Sewer guitar booth. I've played one of their guitars. That guitar was a signature guitar for the same guy who made a preset that I've kind of used to base this all of. And I actually got to connect with him on Facebook. We're friends now. And I sent him some footage of me playing that guitar and also using this tone. And it's kind of weird how somebody just sort of ends up being somebody who's kind of landed on your radar and you don't even put it together till after the fact. You're like, dude, you're like all over the place in my life all of a sudden. What happened? You know, and here you go. So yeah, that's that main rhythm track you're hearing is the Plini plugin. And then I can't remember exactly what I have on everything else. But that drum tone, guys. Goosebumps, dude. Thank you. Breaks guitar and stream. Breaks guitar. Whoop! And stream. That's it. Yeah, dude. Thank you. I think that's Anastasia. Yo, can you make a video Rocksmith remastered? I'll try to. I gotta look at Rocksmith. Like I said, I've never really messed with that. Okay, so that's a cool groove. Let me play you with that Avenged Nickfold track that I was having so much fun with. I actually called it something else. Here we go. This is cool. This is a little more, found him on Spotify's algorithm. Check out Slytherin. Oh, that's dope. Okay. My son will appreciate that. Actually, you know what? I've come to, oh, dude, you just said Slytherin and Harry Potter. Check this out. What do you think of this, guys? This is totally random, but I got this. That's pretty dope, right? It's like a cane. It's like that dude's cane. Lucian? Is that who it was? Lucian, the dude from Harry Potter, the guy with the bleach blonde hair. It's pretty cool though, right? I had to have it, dude. We went to Universal Studios in December, and we went to the place where it has all the wands in there, and I'm like looking around, and they had that above the cashier, the register guy, and I walked over, was like, can I get that? And he's like, yeah. Here we are. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so Slytherin, yeah, I'll definitely remember that. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have a butterbeer? That's funny. Yeah, I had one kind of like that the other day. I bought some at Costco, sort of, I think they called it butterscotch beer or whatever. I don't know. All right, so let's check this out. This is kind of cool. I'll do my input for this. And this is kind of an Avenged Sevenfoldy kind of song, or maybe you'll think so. Hopefully I remember all of it. Oh, let me turn up. Okay, well, there you have it. That's Avenged Nick Fold. Yeah, no, absolutely. I love that. We went through backcountry and now we're in Nick country. Grounded. You're grounded. I just grounded him. He's in the other room. His mom's dad, and I grounded him for that comment. No, you're not. Okay, you're ungrounded. Do you listen to Glory Hammer? No, dude. I need to listen to that. Gonna sound wild, Nick, but it was the Lego Bionicle commercials that got me into metal scene. The 2000s were definitely some, dude. It's honestly, I love how people get into metal and hard rock and all that kind of stuff. For me, I don't know. I think Ozzy got me into. I think I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Ozzy. Rest in peace to the king. And if it weren't for Randy Rhoads and then Zach Wild, I don't think I would have ever had a real strong foothold in rock or metal or any of it. And then obviously afterwards, you go from there. You know, Jerry Cantrell, Alice in Chains was a huge influence on me. And I don't know if I necessarily showcase so much of that. And one of these other tunes I have going, it's very Jerry Cantrell-ish and kind of almost borderline Opeth, you know, and that's another band, you know, Michael Ackerfeld and maybe not even so much for their huge death metal-y sounding dissonance. It's like, you know, what came and distorted your sight, you know, that whole ability to just hit those, like, where did that come from? Devin Townsend. I mean, I've opened up for Devin Townsend as local support two different times in my life, when I was about 18 and also 20 years old, and that was 20 years ago. And all his albums affected me deeply. And then I just sort of got more obscure into the guitar world. And you started talking about Greg Howe. Greg Howe is one of my guitar teachers. I meet with him actually next Friday. Actually playing in LA tonight. If you're in LA, go check him out because he's a legend. But Greg Howe, Richie Kotzen, and then I don't know, just kind of went from there, man. So it's kind of wild, I love how it hits us, and if it's Legos, man, cool. I mean, I've heard that what is that one cartoon, Death Clock, right? The Metalocalypse. That's dude. I think honestly, I would be so curious to know how many people got into metal because of that. Oh man, Dio. Oh, that's another one, man. Ziltoid, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah. So I think I'm in good company here. You guys have kind of found a guy. So Devin Townsend's birthday is on May 5th. I'm on May 6th. I don't know if that means anything, maybe astrologically, but very similar in our approaches. If you notice how Devin Townsend meets all this, he's kind of his own guy, right? He's a very authentic being who's kind of creating his own offerings, and um, I don't know. It's sort of like Megadeth, right? I think Megadeth gets a lot of flack because it is Dave Mustaine. He is the cohesion, right? He is sort of the creation engine, just like Devin Townsend is, except Devin Townsend was just like, I'd rather not have myself be misrepresented and have my efforts be diluted through others who will claim benefit or credit for work they haven't done. I mean, anybody who's been a part of any group project for a college or high school probably understands there's more people kind of leading the situation and more people who are there for kind of like fringe support. And it's not a bad thing. It's just the only bad part about being this kind of an individual is so oftentimes people like me, and I believe others, are labeled as huge egos. Like, I don't know if you guys are aware of like that, but I think people like Dave Mustaine, and I don't necessarily think Devin Townsend is, because I think he's been very genuine about the whole thing from the beginning. It's like, this is me, guys. I'm doing this. The people I have playing with me are here to serve this sort of vision that I have, or these sounds, or this music that I have to get out. And that's cool. But other people get kind of labeled. Who is the guy, like the Faceless? If anyone's familiar with the Faceless, and that Michael Keane, is that his name? Honestly, man, the more I find him and look at him, I just think he just gets a lot of flack because he's generally a creative engine and a leader, and probably has, you know what I mean? Probably just has like a lot of momentum behind everything. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. Let's see. What else do I have to jam to, guys? I think I might have actually finally gone through all of my prepared riffs that I have. So I don't know. I need to get some more going. But that was actually the fact that we had gone a whole hour now, and I've just been pretty much doing nothing but originals, is sick, guys. Normally I'm on here doing the jam track thing, if you're aware. Baby metal is awesome. I saw a guy at the store that looks like you. What's going on? I'm not getting off yet. No, I'm gonna jam on the. Uh-oh. Let's see. I had a problem with my Logic when I tried closing it. Let's see what's going on. So what's going on with everybody? You want to hear me do some more shredding, or what? You want to do some jam tracks? I just got to open that one thing real quick. Florestan Durand is an insane guitarist. I'll have to check him out too, man. That's what I love about the music world. There's just so many. Give Gravity Hurts a listen. Okay, I'm gonna check those out. I just want to listen to this real quick. I just want to make sure when I close this file, I got a weird alarm. Oh, here. Okay. Okay, cool. We're good. Okay, I'm just gonna do this now. We're going to quit this. There you go. Perfect. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Nolly plugin. I like this plugin a lot. They got a lot of good lead tones on here. There's a Jack Gardner one that I kind of tweaked a little bit and made it sound a little bit more wild. Let's see what we got here. There it is. Nope. Yeah. Let's change it up. Later, Avatar. Hey, yeah, absolutely. We'll see you next time, man. Yeah. The fog machine. That's a Charvel. That's my. Sorry, I lost the peak. Yeah, that's a Charvel in my pictures. It's like a poplar burl top dinky. It's in the other room actually. I had too many of these things, but not enough. Rob Chapman, I need more. Give me more, guys. We've been on here about 69 minutes. I'm gonna leave that there. No. Yeah, had a good time. We did some originals here on this live. My audience just has to be bigger, man. I think he wants to work with me. On Insta, he liked my new website announcement, NikClarkGuitar.com. Chappers liked that on Instagram, as well as the Vega Trem people, the guys who gave me this. Well, I won the grid from them. Yeah, I'm on his radar. I know that. I think on one of my NAMM posts, there's a picture of him and I together. These new guitars, his new line that's coming out is not hit all the distributors yet. So I keep going to Guitar Center, and I'm like, I'm gonna go over there, and I feel like I want to show him that I'm serious, and I want to buy one of those Chapmans if I can get a hold of one, and then you'll start to see those guitars on these lives. And I think that'll be a good way for him to know that I'm sincere about working with him. To be honest, I really like that brand. I would love to help grow that brand and help to like grow myself while also, you know, participating in their campaign to get those kind of guitars out into more people's hands, you know. They're awesome. Honestly, when I went to NAMM, that's actually how him and I met. Is I went to the Chapman booth at NAMM, and he was standing there, and I just happened to be there long enough, and he asked me what was going on, and we kind of talked, and I said, man, I've never played one of your guitars before. You know, I've seen, I love the Tellys they have. I love the chambered guitars they have. I mean, I honestly, I have so many, like, I don't know. And then I want to put Vega Trems on them, so that way I can work with them. What is it, March now? It's only been maybe seven weeks or so since NAMM. I want to go back next year as an artist, and either with Chapman or Vega or both. And some of these originals that you heard are going to absolutely be, I think, part of the difference. It's a little humbling to get some of the process down, but I hope to have much more of it done. It's been, you know, it's a lot of work to get these ideas flushed out and try to decide which one is the one I want to put out there. But Either one or two of these songs, don't be surprised if you see them here on YouTube playlists on my channel, which will be Nik Clark Band Audition playlist, and it's going to be a couple of ideas with drums and without drums, so people can jam to them and maybe get an idea if they're of the ilk to bring it to life live. Do you know how to tune a Floyd Rose? Yes, I do. It's not as hard as it seems, but yes, it is a little bit of work. It's a noble effort to learn how to do that. It's also, if you can afford it, it's also really good to get just a luthier or somebody you know who can work on your guitars for you. I kind of, my job is to try to learn what to play on these things half the time, so it's nice if I can turn to somebody who just enjoys the luthier process. Actually, the guy who works on a lot of my guitars is Michael Schenker's old guitar tech, Billy O'Reilly here in Arizona. He's just a legend, and it's a real honor to play guitars that he's had his hands on. So till the next time, guys, I don't know, maybe tonight, I'm not sure. I've been trying to limit these lives to once a day. It looks like this one was a pretty good one as far as catching some people. But I'm trying to find the best time to get on where it seems like subscribers are encouraged to jump on. We get some new guys, get some new pushing out into the algorithm. So I'm still experimenting with that. It could just be all chaos. My experience tells me it is. But anyway, I'm gonna always be kind of experimenting a little bit with trying to find how to get that net out to more folks. And I really appreciate you guys here who help me to do that, and comment and share me wherever you can on Instagram. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you're at, TikTok, even all Nik Clark Guitar, the same as you see here on YouTube. And yeah, we'll see you guys here soon, and we'll get down with some more jams. Have a great Friday, and we will see you very soon. Bye, guys. Oh, doing great, brother. Keep it up. Yeah, thank you, Steve. Your time is now, bro. Thank you. Thank you, man. Later.